Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm back with a Bible journaling process for you guys. I am finishing up the devotional kit for the month of May. This is my Refuge. I do have an unboxing as well as my growth journal process video for you guys, so you can check those out as well as the other gals' processes. And so I wanted to do just some journaling in my larger format Bible because I wanted to use up a bunch of these stickers. So I really loved this verse from Psalm 91:2 that says, "My refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." And so I thought that would be a good way to wrap up the month. And so I wanted to show you a couple different techniques. Other than the couple techniques, the page is really simple. So one little trick I have is wax paper. So I went ahead, I knew I wanted to spell out Psalm 91:2 using the stickers because there were plenty of stickers in here included that you could spell out that verse. So if you've ever worked with the Creative Retreat stickers, you know they stick really well, so it's kind of hard to pull them back up off the page if it's not quite where you want it. So I just cut down a piece of wax paper to about the size of the margin of the Bible that I'm working in, and then I could place my stickers and they easily come off the wax paper without tearing the sticker or leaving any stickiness behind, and then I can kind of rearrange things. Now I am going to mix in a little bit of the stamp, so I left some areas for myself to be able to do that, and I can kind of reposition things on here as I need to. So it'll spell out my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. And then I used the alpha stickers and some more of the shape stickers to spell out, you are my help when I am in trouble. A couple of these, so these are the ones that come with the kit this month. And then these were two older sets of stickers. I'm not sure if both of these are available in the shop, but they were colors that were pretty close to the colors used in the kit. And so I used those just to kind of bring in those other colors. I didn't want it to be too red or too pink down in here. And I wanted that kind of mix and match look. So that was it for that tip. And then we're gonna do a fun ink blending technique in the back. Very simple. I'm using some Distress Oxide ink and Hickory Smoke, but you could use whatever color you want. And then I'm using the Milky White ink pad from Creative Retreat. If this is still available, it will be linked down below for you guys. And this is gonna act to create kind of a tone on tone. And so I want to show you that technique with that. So let me go ahead, put you guys on fast forward, and we'll journal this entry for Psalm 91:2. All right, so this total process isn't going to take very long at all. Like I mentioned, I'm working in my illustrating Bible. This has that wider margin. I already have my stamps loaded up on stamp blocks, and then I'm going to stamp them using that white ink from Creative Retreat. Now, this is tricky because you can't see what you're doing. So I kind of can turn the page in the light. So in person, I can kind of catch the light reflecting off the wetness of the ink. So I can see where I've stamped. And basically, I'm just creating a very loose pattern with these florals. I start with the larger floral first and then fill in with the smaller one. That goes for any pattern, any stamps that you're doing. Start with your larger image first and then go down in size to fill in the gaps. So again, I'm just periodically kind of tilting it into the light so I can see it. It does not have to be perfect. You're just gonna have to wing it. It'll be fine. So just putting a few more of those smaller florals, and then now is where the magic's going to happen. So I'm going to dry that first just to make sure that I don't smear that white ink, because you will be able to see smears when we go to this next step. So here's where I'm going to pull out the Distress Oxide and Hickory Smoke. You could try this with regular Distress inks as well, or other inks, but this is what I'm using today. And I'm using a big fluffy blush brush. I just got this from the dollar store, super inexpensive. And then I'm picking up a little bit of ink, and it's easier to go light and build up color. So I'm just getting a little bit of ink on the brush, very gently kind of brushing it over the page and building up the intensity. And you can see the ink is grabbing a hold of where those stamped images are, and it's going to reveal those images. Now, yes, you could stamp the images in the same Hickory Smoke color, and that would give you a tone on tone, but it would be a much stronger tone on tone. That ink would be very dark and you'd risk bleed through, whereas this is just very soft. Because this is an oxide, I did spray a little bit of water on there just to kind of help everything blend and smooth out. It does add a little bit of texture to it as well. So it just makes the background kind of all come together and look cohesive. And then I'm going to make sure that's good and dry. And there you go. Very, very, very simple background. Didn't take much work at all, and a great way to use your stamps. So now I'm going to pull out my T-square ruler. Now I know there are a camp of people who don't care if stickers are straight, and then there's a camp of us who are like meticulous about being straight. So let me know in the comments below, what camp are you in? I like them to be like using my T-square ruler. That just works better for me. This particular Bible does have a 4-inch margin, so there's plenty of space to really kind of fill this out. But you could do the same technique in a smaller margin Bible and just kind of squeeze everything a little bit closer together. But I'm just laying everything out so it kind of fills up that margin. And with that wax paper, because it's clear, you can kind of position things as you go, check it, make sure that you're going to be straight, check your spacing, things like that, which is really, really nice. You could even possibly do that with stamping. The stamps wouldn't stay on the wax paper, it would bead up, but you could try stamping on the wax paper and then using that as a template to kind of try out stamped images on your page to see how it's going to look. I did swap out the word am to that same kind of corally pink color. That blue was kind of getting lost a little bit. And then I'm just using my ruler to give myself some journaling lines, and off camera I will do my journaling for this passage in Psalm 91 verse 2. Underline the verse. I went back in and also added some commas so that it's grammatically correct. Not that that's a must-have. And that is going to be it. Super quick, super easy, but hopefully a fun little technique that you maybe is new to you or you forgot about. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below for me. Check out the description box for links to everything that I used today, as well as videos from the Creative Retreat team. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.